Well, we're back. I am really, really sorry about that. I got the blue screen of death. It happened yesterday, and when I looked at the code, it was saying that it could be too many resources because I use OBS into a platform called Switchboard Live. Just a new toy that I've bought recently, so I can stream to 5 destinations at the same time. Thought I was being clever, but it looks like I wasn't clever after all. Whether the computer can't handle it or there's something amiss with the computer. But I thought maybe if I reduced the number of resources in use at any one time, it would handle it. But clearly it hasn't. So, if you're still here, thank you for staying with me. If you're not and you catch up on the replay, thanks for returning to watch the replay. So, here we go. Let's have a little look at where we left off. So, we're looking at the time on that, weren't we? And the next slide was this one. There we go, this one. It's about the telephone company called T-Mobile. T-Mobile. If you've ever heard of T-Mobile, did you know that in Rotherham in Yorkshire, they don't call it T-Mobile. They call it Yorkshire T-Mobile. Oh, sorry about that. Was it worth waiting all this time just to listen to that? But anyway, I thought I'd drop that one in because now we're going to talk about if you ever get a text message from a phone company. Suppose you're with EE, the phone company EE, and they send you a message saying you're in credit, we want to give you some money, or you owe us some money. Then this is somebody says can't hear me. So I've just got a message can't hear. Okay. Can you hear me? Can't hear on Facebook. Okay, let me just turn up the volume on my Facebook and just have a listen. And that's right. So that's probably because with all that, I'm on a different... No, the microphone's correct. The microphone is the right one. So why can't you hear me? Oh, right, okay. Got another message from someone saying they can hear me. So that's good. It looks like obviously someone's got the volume turned down. Okay, that's good to know. So what I'm going to do, audio is fine. That's great. Thank you. Okay, so let's carry on with the show, as they say. So here we go. eeonlinepayment.com. Oh, right. Okay. Got another message from someone saying they can hear me. Okay, so I'll just turn off the volume here so I don't hear myself talking to myself 30 seconds later. So imagine you get one from this company, eeonlinepayments.com. Is it real or is it fake? Well, simple way, just go on the website and see if that's one of the domain names. Actually, it's fake. It's not eeonlinepayment.com. But what about this? ee.com. .payments.eeonlinepayments.com. Is that real or fake? Well, it looks real because it says ee.com at the beginning. But let me let you into a secret. Ignore what's at the beginning. Anything that is before the forward slash, you know, a little forward slash that they have, anything before the forward slash, look at the very last .com or .co.uk or .org or whatever it is. That is what you need to look for. And that says eeonlinepayment.com, which we know is fake. So even though it says ee.com at the beginning, that is what it really is. And the first part is what we call a subdomain. So that is fake. Don't fall for it. If in doubt, ring up EE themselves or go on their website and check, because it says there very clearly ee.co.uk. I got a text the other day saying whoever invented autocorrect should burn in hello. Oh dear, yes, okay. And then they said there's a special place reserved for them in Hull. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. Well, this one is a real text message that our friend Michelle received. And this is what it said. Your parcel is being held at our depot due to an unpaid £2.70 shipping fee. Oh. Well, it looks correct, doesn't it? Because if you look, it says Royal Mail. But let's have a look at some of the English on it. It says, please pay the fees before Monday the 1st of March 2021, otherwise. Yep, they've missed out a full stop and capital letter. So that's one little telltale sign. It's the English, it's the grammar, it's the punctuation. Otherwise, the parcel will be returned to sender. Now, either they're an Elvis Presley fan, return to sender. Okay, I won't. Or English isn't their first language because they've missed out the article. They've missed out the word the. The parcel will be returned to the sender. So two little things that should make you alert straight away and suspicious. But when you look at that link, the URL, it looks authentic, doesn't it? royalmail.com. Yeah, well, if you've ever been to the Royal Mail website, that's exactly what it says. And that little code at the end, if you've ever had to type that into their website when you've wanted redelivery of a parcel, you know what it's about, because it's something like that. Always ends with GB at the end. But it's fake. It's an elaborate scam. Let me show you how to find out with that. Here we go, Sherlock. What you do is you copy it and you paste it into Word or any other word processor like that. Now, I can hear what you're saying. How on earth would I copy a text message from my phone into Word, which is on my computer? Well, I'll tell you. Easy way is you just copy it from the text message, put it into an email and send it to yourself. Pick that email up on your computer. Or you could just paste it into a word processor on your phone. Lots of phones have those nowadays. But I've pasted it into Word here, and as you can see, it says very clearly royalmail.com. But then I did a little trick. I changed the font to Times New Roman, and that has revealed something interesting. Can you see it? That lowercase l in royal was actually a capital I, and the same in the word mail. So instead of being Royal Mail, it's Roya-i Mail. Roya-i Mail. Very sneaky, very, very cunning. So that's the way to find out. There you go, Times New Roman. Back to Arial, Royal Mail, Times New Roman, Roy A, May A. So the other way you can actually do it is, instead of pasting it into Word, just paste it into Notepad, because Notepad comes up with a similar type of font, and you can immediately tell royamaya.com. But suppose your interest is piqued now, and you think, I want to find a little bit more about the scam. I want to know a bit about the scammer. I want to know what's happening here. What can I do? Well, this is what you can do. If you search on Google for Whois, yep, there really is something called Whois. It's all one word. Whois.domaintools.com is my favourite, but there are lots of others out there. Just search for Whois, and whichever one you choose, in there you'll see a little search box. And in this search box I've put royamaya.com. So not the whole link, just the website address, just those two little bits. Okay, the royalmail.com should have been, but royamaya.com. And then you press the search, and what comes up is something like this. Now, you might think, oh, it's a bit too technical, that. And further down, it does get a bit technical, but there's some very interesting stuff here that you might like to look at, such as the date. This domain name was registered 70 days ago. It's only 70 days old. Now, I don't know the exact date when Royal Mail was born. Was it 1860 something? I don't know, but it certainly wasn't 70 days ago. So you know straight away that this is a fake. Here's something else that's useful. You know, the register registrar rather, is Namecheap. So there's an email address there, abuse@namecheap.com. So if you want to drop them an email and say, look, this company, this URL, this domain name, has been trying to scam me, would you sort them out, please? And they'll probably drop that domain name, which might save a lot of people a lot of grief. But look at this. Remember how just changing the look of a few letters? Roy A. Marley. So instead of Royal Mail, they've changed it to royamarley.com. It's the same letters, just rearranged slightly differently. So the scammer wants to look a little respectable. So he's called himself Roy A. Marley. Wow. Oh, and by the way, he lives in Panama. So there you go. There's a couple of ways to check for those scam links in your text messages. Here's my website, by the way, just a little plug for it, because on there's an article that I've already written called How to Identify Fake Links in Your Text Messages, and it goes through that first bit that we did. Remember the bit before everything crashed? Well, it goes through that. So you might want to read that, and I'll also be posting this on that website as well. Where is it? I'm glad you asked. It's at takeiteasyworkshop.co.uk. takeiteasyworkshop.co.uk. Now, there are a few companies called Take It Easy, so I had to find Take It Easy Workshop. That's the domain that I chose, because basically I do workshops. Bit of potted history of Take It Easy. It started as a community group just to make technology easy. So the aim was to take techie topics and make them simple so that anyone could understand them and apply them. So it's a practical workshop and that's what it's set out to do, and that's always been its aim. And that's why it's free of adverts, so don't charge anything for the webinars. It's just quality stuff, nothing to sell. If you do suffer from fraud, if you do happen to click on the link and they empty your bank account, these people want to know. It's a special police department that's set up that deals specifically with fraud and cybercrime, and they will help you. They want to know about it. They want to crack down on this sort of fraud, and they're the people. actionfraud.police.uk. On there's all sorts of places, different departments, different sections where you can report the crime, or you can ring them up and speak to someone, or just report something suspicious. And again, there's that Whois, if you didn't get a chance to write it down before, whois.domaintools.com, or just search Google for Whois. So that is it. I'm afraid we didn't get much time to do any questions, but let me just pop this on here. There we go. I can see you now. We didn't get much time to do questions, but I do really want to have a look and see if anyone did leave a comment. And there's one comment on. We didn't get much time to do questions. You know what? So. So there's one comment there. Oh, you know what? Every time I try and click on the comment, it comes up with a video. It's not what I wanted to do. So let me look at the previous one. Well, there's no comments on that one. So let me have a look on my personal profile. So just bear with me 1 second while I do that. So I'm just having a look just to see what comments have been left. Oh, here we go. I've got a comment from Stuart St. Paul. Just after it crashed, he said, I got excited then. The worst is you have missed the DHL link. Go to our site to rearrange. A very good site. It caught me. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, some of those DHL ones, the fake DHL ones, are a bit sneaky. Okay, so let me have a look. That's that one. So I'm going to have a look at my personal profile and see what that one says. Well, it looks like it's not streaming to there at the moment. Although, maybe... Oh yes, yeah, I got a message on there from John Upton. Thanks, John. Oh dear, he's fallen off the pier. Wigan Pier. He's fallen off Wigan Pier. It's Manchester City Blue. Where are you? Great, thanks, John. And hey, and oh, Christine, my wife, said I'm in Wigan. Great. So now I know where she's from. Okay, well that's it. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much for coming back after the horrendous break in the proceedings. If it was proper television, I'd have a little sign saying normal service will be resumed as soon as possible. If you were around in the 60s, you will remember that would happen very often. So thank you very much once again for joining and for coming back and watching the final bit of the show, and hope that was useful. Hope you never get caught out with a scam text message. I hope all goes well. Just to let you know that I went to sleep on my smartphone yesterday. It serves me right. It's my own fault because I installed a nap. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll leave you with that and I'll catch you next time. Thanks again for joining, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.